Being on the other side, and Cello's moved up real close. He's just sneaking towards the bomb site. We're down to just 35 seconds. He's actually managed to slip the net here. He's gone past the radar. I don't think Cadian realizes he could be a free kill. Cadian is laser focused on that one position, but look at Cello. He's a secret agent just sneaking into it. He misses the chance and still picks it up. What a horrifying moment. But he did get the job done, and now we can go for the flank. Grenade there to try and stop the bomb pump, but it's not going to be working out. Heroic, they are losing this round. The bomb finally does go down, and it's just a clean up there. Cello, huge play. He won the round single-handedly.
Just stuck himself in so deep. Cadian did not know what hit him. A little bit of a fluff start for his...
You can try and do what you can between the days here, but it's a lot of work to look through a demo. Like, it takes a long time. You can't just necessarily make up for, like, months of preparation in a couple of days. It doesn't really work like that. Jota's already taken a bit of damage. Moving on forward in towards the restrooms here. They're actually just going to be standing inside of the smoke and waiting for it to fade, hoping that someone's on the other side, but instead it's Cadian who's here, and he's got Tess's with him. A double setup.
Yeah, and this is a bit concerning. Cello might just round the corner into his death, and unfortunately for him, Fallen's far back, but he doesn't have a flash, so he can't flash him around that corner. Would love that in order to find a cleaner entry here. You see that the nades are being exchanged. It's Jota that has a flash, but yeah, this is a bit of a stalemate at the end of long. Cadian playing anti-flash as well.
Yeah, and you want to throw that flashbang from far away, right? You don't want to underhand it over, and you know they can hear the pin drop and all the rest. Like, you want to be careful about that. 35 seconds now, cutting it a bit low. And Jota's right, he's not wrong about this. He is reading the danger. Obviously, if they get the kill on the bomb side itself, then some of these players on long will have to fall back, and maybe they don't even need to flash the corner at all. 20 seconds, and Imperial, they're fully committed to this bomb side. They are going for it. Tessa's shooting one in the back. The spray is excellent. Taking down Cello and Vinny both, and Jota's going to come back into it. We're down to 10 seconds. They need to get rid of Stown, though. He can still stop this round. The bomb being moved forward. This is disastrous. Fallen trying to find the bomb plant, but he can't, and that is the round done. Shush just has to stay out of the range of the AK. He comes back for a little bit of an extra tickle against Bolts, but it will be heroic with the first round on the board.
Just narrowly surviving that. 5 more seconds, and you would have expected Imperial to find a bomb plant there. Shush even peeking out there in the waning moment here around this rock. There's got to be another flash for Jota if he wants to take this one cleanly, and there it is. Ooh, off tags him, but he's still able to find the kill on Tessus.
Yeah, great use. It's so simple. We're going to keep pointing it out, but that's Fallen obviously assisting on the flashbang. It was just a huge feature of the first time at the tournament when they played against Vitality and just flashed them all over the place.
Oh, look at
There's
this.
no more grenades left on Heroic.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gamble. They're playing 3A right now, and Bolts. Oh no, it's just one player. It's just Shush. One kill already, though.
He's so exposed from the monster tunnel itself as well. Cello will take him down, though. Still a 3-on-3 with the bomb being planted. Nobody there to stop it. And now it gets a bit interesting. Fallen, he's got his aim trained on that corner. The FAMAS could be dropped instantly. Jabby's going to be really careful. And now the flank is done. And now you almost just want to see Cadian run with the AWP to try and save it. And Jabby even have to fight for his life on his own. I think Cadian is still sticking around to the high ground, but it's just for show at the moment. Good shot, but still, they will lose the round and make it a 4-1 in favor of Imperial.
These defaults from Imperial are fantastic. Great mid-rounding as well. Bolts just held on to that short B position for so long, likely heard a rotation from Heroic, or even worse, Fallen's just reading the movements of Heroic. One way or another, it's the right call, and Imperial are able to reset Heroic. The money is just in tatters for the Danish side. Cadian saving that off is going to be important, and it's probably the
default, which is great if you don't want to be making too many mistakes. So that boost up is going to be working out, though. Bolts, and I wonder if you want to... If they were a little bit further forward, maybe you just pull the trigger on that A bomb site and just go for it, but they just couldn't, obviously. They weren't close enough.
You saw a bit of a scramble, though, from Imperial. They actually made their way back towards B. They want to retake this space, but Yabby... Oh, this is such a great angle. There's no way Cello's going to be able to win this fight.
Oh, he's walking right into it. Oh my god, no! It does it! And he turns around for the kill on Shush! How did he pull that out? That should have at least been the 1 kill. And now instead it's a 4-on-3. And they still have Jota, I think, all the way on the other side, the A bomb side. He's over on long, so he can manufacture a lot of the round from this position.
I just can't believe Cello had the presence of mind to clear that angle out. So well done. Shows the level of play at display. And Vinny, yeah, retaking this water space. You see that Imperial, even though they figured out the op was towards B earlier in this round, they actually sent it back. They're trying to re-clear this space out. And Jota, yeah, like you said, he's activated at this point. He has all of this A control, and he's trying to shift the defense around. But Cadian, he's not budging. He's still right there behind that pillar.
Tess is surely going to get shot in the back at any moment now. Jota throwing in some grenades. He's done his best to try and sell this idea, but because Tessus is hearing it, they're not quite really biting. Cadian can win the round from this position. He's already got a couple of kills. There's only 8 seconds left. Where's that bomb plant? Inside of the smoke. Oh, and he misses it. If he had that kill, that's the round 1 instantly. But instead, the bomb is planted, and it's going to be a 2-1-2. Fallen, missing a shot, and Cadian, he's still on the hunt up here. He's still looking for somebody inside of that smoke, and not really finding them at the moment. Cello looking for it. He knows Tessus is out there. Got to be careful he doesn't get shot in the back. I think Fallen's trying to cover him, but he can't cover everything. Obviously, no kit in play, and Cadian is actually fallen back. He's not moving forward to it. Tessus is down, and Cadian has pulled the plug. That's a rare sight. I normally see Cadian go for much crazier clutches than this one.
Cadian felt like he was pinned. He thought Fallen was holding one of those angles that he was going to be approaching from, and if you're just peeking in with an op, the slow movement speed, you're always going to get caught by the opposing offer. So that fight between Tessus and Cello, it was paramount in determining the outcome of that round. And Cello, the 4K on
work done. Vini's kind of been the other rock of the team, I feel like, in terms of raw kills. Oh my god, that's a good shot though. Cello trying to peek for the information, or jump for the information, and he gets picked out of the sky.
That's a beauty right there. Oh, Bolts with the return, though. Was that? Oh, it was actually towards that short side. Okay. Well, now Fallen can work. 4v4, this is a situation that the best IGLs are able to manufacture a round with. And the nades, they aren't great on the side of Heroic. They don't have too many options, so they walk push into this B short. Even though one of their compatriots had already died there, they still take that space back. You can see Fallen's at work. He's just talking right now to his team. How are they going to try to convert this one? Tessus might have spotted Fallen on that jump spot right there. That's why he's changing his position up. And we can see that the defense is shifting for Heroic. They're so stack heavy. They're so gamble reliant. And they have 3 on this site.
Yeah, they're saying if they come B, Shush is going to be able to at least catch them going through the tunnel, or he can hear the door open behind him. So that's why they're so comfortable setting up with 3 people in the A-bomb site. Oh, and Cadian, that's the bomb delivered right to his feet. Jota's going to get one in return, but this should be a round that Heroic are able to win. They already have the setup here for it. They already got the stack going on. Now we're down to 20 seconds. Good shot for Cadian, finding a 3rd in the round, and it's just on Fallen to try and do a bit more damage. He should not be able to win the round from here, though. 15 seconds. If they go and fight him, that would be a really big mistake. Tess is a bit low. Oh, and the grenade's going to catch him. 8 seconds left, but again, Cadian just has to fall back and stay out of the range of Fallen's ult, and they're going to be just fine with it. So it's another round for Heroic, but again, with only 1 player surviving.
Simply not enough time. That's really been the only enemy of...
That shot through the smoke was kind of close, actually, to connecting. Cello on the AK. How much could he get done with it? Fallen's going to be there to try and cover it in case there's somebody that swings against them. A little bit of a flash on through, but the MP9's doing work at the start of it. Good double kill for Jabby. That's what you want to see. Joe drop close. He could find it, but the Tech-9 tries to go for the wide swing, but Stown will take him down instead. And now Vinny and Fallen getting a chance, maybe. They're going to get the 1 kill. Again, the clock is running real low on this round. Tessus has managed to flank all the way around, and he's going to see that nobody's here. So if they can win the first battle against Cadian, who's now about to rotate into the A-bomb site, maybe this round could be won. But it's a big maybe at the moment. 20 seconds. You needed the shot right there, Vinny, and you don't get it. Cadian seems to be fired up on the AWP, and now Fallen, I think rightfully so, going to try and save the AWP.
Just get away. Just keep it into the next round. Make sure you have a win condition moving forward. Okay, Tessus is on the hunt, though. This is a little bit worrying. 4 seconds left. You don't want to die after time, Fallen, but he's going to be able to at least pick up 1. Really have to keep this moving forward. And yeah, Heroic, they're not going to press the issue. They don't want to lose any more guns as well. Don't just run to that op. Don't let Fallen warm up. Becomes a scary sight if you that they would be slow out of spawn there. Yabby's already taken so much space. They've blown open the door. This should be a meat grinder between Tessus and Yabby.
It should be. Also no flashbangs to set it up. You can't really get around this corner. Although Bolts lands a headshot. Fallen with the kill. Jabby, you've got to control this. He's going to get run down. It's a disaster. Cadian and Stown now in a 2 versus 4. There are 3 people there for a potential crossfire, and it just blows up in their faces. Stown trying to save the round for his team, and he gets a double spray down. But this is awkward. Jota could get a free kill on Cadian. And actually, they've snuck through on the other side. This is going to be a matter of timing exclusively. If Cadian gets the first kill, it's going to go differently. But there we go. Shot in the back of the head. He had no idea that was coming. And now it's Stown alone. He started the comeback into this round, and now he needs another 2 kills and a bomb defuse on top. What on earth is going on?
This is so tough, Anders. This is so difficult for Stown to put together. Bomb is planted back default, and Stown, he doesn't have a smoke, he doesn't have a kit. He basically has to get the frags here, or there's no chance.
Yeah, he's looking for it. He's already made plenty of noise. They know where he is. That's really panic jumping. He's just ignoring Long. Surely he saw him. Gonna tap the bomb, but again, it's a 10-second defuse. This will never happen. Imperial, they've stolen the round back, and it's all about that connector fight. Stown's realizing they're not gonna come. They call his bluff. They know that's not gonna happen. 6-3. Yeah, it's real sick. That's a very hard round to win, although through the smoke, Shush almost died, but then he got some revenge at the end. They forced up into this round, and you can maybe question this for Heroic, but it also feels to me like this is a play for sort of the soul of the game right now. If you win this round in your Heroic, you will feel so much better so quickly that maybe it's worth it. Especially if they win it, you know, this is with hindsight, if they win it, you're going to look back and say, okay, this is a smart play, but it is risky as well.
Of course, and Darth Mike put it really well on the desk. It's 2 sides to a coin when you're looking at Heroic. Tragedy and comedy. You're going to be laughing about it if you're able to pull this one off, but if you lose, your money is broken. It is tragedy, and Imperial will likely go on to win the half and could potentially take the map off of this round.
Also, depending on whether or not you're a fan or a hater of Heroic, you know, like you could interpret it differently. If they lose, you might find that really funny, so I don't know.
So much at play.
Of the space on
so many emotions at play in this one.
It's true. Well, they seem to want to go for this A side of the map again. We're running the clock down low. I don't blame Imperial for doing this. Again, you know they're not going to have that much to work with, so you can make them use a couple of grenades. It's going to be great. That's going to be heard from Tessus, and the 5-7 in place. Oh. Instant headshot to take down Cello. That's beautiful. And Cadian sounds off with the AWP once again. A wide swing. Vinny's low on health, but they're down to 17 seconds. They have to back off. They have to just save what they got here. So that's the 3rd round like this we've seen, I think, out of Imperial.
And no real chance here for Imperial. Looks like a couple of their players were picked off simultaneously off the back of Shush fighting that opener on that B side. With Bolts falling early on. Fallen maybe going for a nade stack here. Okay, Is there anybody there? Tessus, okay, he might actually receive all of these. Oh, so much damage, 62, but Cadian, he's still gonna keep this boost going, spots the feet, waits for the stomach, and there we go. Shot onto Vinny. That's a great boost setup between them, and yeah, it feels like Imperial, they want something back. Bolt's going for the challenge, but it's not a favorite fight at that one.
To get that boost, you have no A defense. You're giving up the A defense to have 3 people at the floor of the B-bomb side and 2 people boosting up on the railing at the sniper spot. That's that's quite a commitment, but it worked out. That door is... It's gone so many different ways to the point where now a lot of CT sides will blow it up almost instantly, just throwing a grenade over from the B-bomb side, just to have that extra opportunity and also leave the T's just a little bit extra nervous. This is a very hard, almost impossible round to win. If they get 2 kills at this A-bomb side, then maybe Jota could sneak through on the other side with the bomb, but it feels like this is a 1 in a 10,000 kind of round. They're trying for it anyway. They're really going for it. 20 seconds. Well, that's the first one coming through. A little bit of a flank. Oh my god! Fallen! How do you get that shot? Stown is out of the round. Now the bomb is going to be planted. It's right back into a 3-on-3. What is this magic? They're working. Jabby on the other side of the box. The spray from Jota is good, and he almost had that one against Jabby as well. 2 versus 2, and Cello, he can't get the swing on him. Now it's all on Fallen. They're going to go for the bomb defuse, but it's a 10-second one again. Oh, they walk right into it, Fallen. Over-committing to that swing. He probably could have played it safe, but Jabby, he's the hero of this round. He actually brought them back.
Yabby recognized immediately that he needed to take space back towards that B side. If he was locked out deep in CT, there was no hope for Heroic in that one. I don't think they had any nades left. They definitely didn't have a kit between the remaining 2 players, and so time the audience.
Yeah, like Yeah, but I think that is the true hipster pick. Down on the secondary AWP. The desk were talking about it, how, you know, even though it feels weird because he's so good with the rifle, he can definitely make it work. Fallen's going to be out-orbing Cadian in this round. They're not going to be ready for the second ult, though. And even if he's flashed, he just has the timing. It's everything. And he takes down Jota 4 versus 4.
Huge kill for Stound to find right there. Yeah, Des talking about should he even maybe consider the secondary option. Oh, Fallen! That's an elbow!
What?
Oh, he is feeling it right now. He's so fast. But look at how that actually moves this Imperial offense. They're pointing themselves towards this B site. Great timing on that smoke to block out. But Fallen again! It's like he's deathmatching his way through this map. 3 kills in the round. He might have single-handedly won Imperial their 7th round.
He's one of the most veteran players that we have. The upkeep on this style, the amount of hours you have to put in every day, every week to have this sharp of a reaction, it's crazy that he's doing it. It's like more than a decade, maybe almost 2 decades on. It's so crazy. Tessus and Yabi left in a 2 versus 4. Obviously, 15th rounds, you're going to go for it no matter what. But there's no way back into this round. There should be no way. Fallen is already holding the connector. Yabi's gonna have to try and solo clear the other side. Now they're gonna be smoking up the high ground, and Molotoving. He's doing everything right now. Fallen with an absolutely absurd round to bring them at least a 7th here. Flick onto it. He actually hit Tessus on that one and brings him down low, trying to wallbang him out. He's a monster right now. Get the burst fire kill on the last one. Why not? Just to make it a little bit fantastic. There we go. 8-7 as Fallen wins the last round, and Heroic. They're being put under pressure here. We'll see if they can stand up to in the second half. It's coming up after the break.
Pode vir, Jota. Pode vir. Vai. Cuidado. Rua. Rua, banheiro. Ah. Rua, subindo. Deixa que eu jogo primeiro. Eu dou tiro primeiro, calma. Rua, me jogo. Só tá pro banco, Jota. Não tá. Correu. Vai lá. Tem do eco. Pega mais arma boa, esgoto. Arma boa, esgoto. Nice! Quebramos legal, não? Quebramos legal. Bora, vamos. Nossa, o round por 12-3. Vamos focar, velho. Bora.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. You could see they're shown in, they're communicating well. They got the energy to match it as well. And they did get a really, really great first half on their side. Imperial, they're showing up once again. And this time, it's for a semi-final. I can't believe that I'm saying that. And Heroic, they did recover the round just enough. They had a chance here. They can still do it right. 8 rounds on the CT side. It's not disastrous, but it's a lot harder than they'd probably want. And we'll see how their T side is going to be. Because Imperial, again, they look fired up at the moment.
Oh, the double dualies. Jota's close with them.
He's gonna get the one there. Actually, cello getting traded in the back, and Jota finally running out of bullets. Gonna have to try for the reload as he recommits to it. Down with 2 great headshots. And Bolts and Vinny now. Could they take it back? Could see Bolts is up close, but Vinny's alone in the bomb site, kind of making a lot of noise back here, and he gets run down. I don't know why he had to be that active either. You probably just made the call to try and help out Bolts run to him, but just running around the back of the bomb site makes it a little bit easier. Now, they should know that Bolts could be coming from here. They should have a bit of an idea. One of the positions that's dangerous, the other one probably being heaven right now. And they're planting on the right side of the pillar, showing that they had the idea. Stown will get 1 more kill, and Heroic winning a critical pistol round.
Despite the fact that the dualies were in great position to find kills, just the bullets not connecting for Imperial.
I like Axile, but that's just me.
I like Axile a lot, too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, give me more riflers on this team. Okay, nade through. Oh, another nade. Wow, Vinny. There's another nade that's about to head his way. Cello, though, trying to peek through the tunnel, see if he can find anything. There's a lot of angles in this one, and Cello gets the better of Stound through the sliver crack right there. Shush with the trade. Fallen recognizes that his position is compromised. And so what does Fallen do? He pushes on forward. Oh, might cost his life, though. Actually, gifted an opportunity, but at that very moment, unscopes.
Yeah, but you get a glimpse into the mind of Fallen there. He got wall banged in the back of the head, and he kept his focus on the tunnel. If somebody peeked in there, I bet you he would have got the kill. Sneaking in as Yabi, and he should have won that fight. But somehow it's Vinny barely staying alive on 16 health, and let's see.
This is the fight. This is the fight. If Tessus can take down Jota, everything is possible for Heroic.
And I don't think Jota's even realized. This is the same kind of sneak through that Jota actually did in the first half. And oh, he turns around for it. He is aware. Going to be taking down Tessus. He was running around like he wasn't thinking about it at all. And now they've even spotted out Cadian. The element of surprise is gone. We've seen the Danish captain win rounds like these before. He's going to have to do it again here. 15 seconds left with the AWP, and he is all over the place. Definitely not what he wanted. Jota will take him down. And a huge round here for Imperial. This is the kind of round they needed to win early on. Once they had rifles, you don't want to go on a big loss streak.
Yeah, Jota actually doing so much work there on that A-side defense. I think that he's been, to me, at this tournament, in terms of riflers, you could have taken your pick between Cello, Jota, Vinny, and Bolts have had pop-off moments here and though. But Jota has been fantastic at just handling situations. He's showing the cerebral side of him that is getting people so hyped up about his potential futures as well post-Imperial, because he is a player who can change the tide of a game as he did in that very round.
It's been harder to see because this Imperial squad has been working so badly for such a long time that it's kind of been masked a little bit. But now that they're playing this kind of Counter-Strike, you're definitely seeing more of that. I know you were mentioning the other day about Launders kind of, you know, being a little bit of a fan of him, and I'm starting to see why, definitely. Fallen moving forward. Shush is right down there. This is a very hard fight to win if you're on the AWP side of things, but he will. Wall bangs him down at the edge of the building. The takedown Shush. If he misses that fight, he's just dead almost instantly. But this is also proactive defense. This is the kind of stuff Heroic would have done as well. Swinging out wide. Stown will get the kill, and the rest of them are on the bomb site. Yabi, real good entry on the site itself to try and get some space to put the bomb down, and Tess is doing that as we speak. Inside of the smoke, a leg shot on Vinny. Barely alive, but he got the dink on Cadian. No reload being allowed for. Once again, it might come down to Jota's round. See if he can maybe find this kill. He'll swing wide against Tessus and get the first one. Fallen still in play as well, but Stown just crouching down on the ramp. And Fallen never got a chance to really get into it. They're low on health on Heroic, but they're still winning the round at 12-8.
Slight positional advantages for Heroic in a couple of those fights. Even though Imperial were able to show some great mechanics, it's just too much to handle. The burst onto the site, the smokes that were in play, Heroic were in control of that situation. Here should be a great opportunity to keep building upon this lead, but Fallen, what an angle. Tessus jiggled right into it.
And they lost control on that side of the map, so Heroic might just think, let's just pull the trigger on this B attack, because otherwise, if we don't want to do that, we have to backtrack through the entire map to clear everything out. That doesn't feel like a good decision either, so they're going for it. And they're actually successfully running so deep, there's nobody here to find. Yabi's going to be a bit confused, like, where's the entire B defense? Stown getting shut down, and Yabi also falling. What? Vinny spins around the seats at 75 on the double kill. I don't even know how. They had the entire bomb site, and they lost every single fight.
Oh my goodness, the way that Imperial were able to carve up the site, the smoke to isolate them, and I don't know what actually...
You go for it again. Once they throw those nades, they almost have to just go all in. Bit of a push and an awkward fight. I feel like Stown wins that 9 out of 10 times. This just wasn't one of them.
And also he lost it to Bolts, who's having a really tough game for himself. Not even on double-digit kills yet after 24 rounds. And
will you ever check this corner?
That's a big question. That is the question. If Fallen gets this, just call it. The position is too strong. Tessus, gotta be thorough. Oh, crouches right under the shot. Much needed. And now look at this. Heroic, they're just speeding up onto the A site. Jota, he's here, but he's gonna have to recover this so quickly, and he doesn't want to test the molly.
They have double HE, so maybe it's... there we go, throwing them in a bit early. It does almost break down Shush, and actually it might help to get the kill there. Bolts picking up a second of the round. Bombs being attempted now. Yabi going for the swing, but Jota on the other side, and no one's been able to stop him for a minute here. Tessa's bringing it back, though. And it is a 2-1.
Oh, what?
Shot from Cello. They burn him alive right afterwards, and again! He comes out on top! 27 kills! He is bringing down Heroic. One round at a time.
Jota is by far the strongest player in this map. Gonna get done once again, but not
when they didn't actually push through. It's a very similar round. see if they're going to go for it again. Yabi flashed in, and he keeps on running. Cello calling it, but look at the entry, trading 2 for 1. Tessus and Yabi, and Cadian on the assisted flash there. They're going to get one more kill, and that is the round done. That's really straightforward. And again, they didn't have grenades to do more than they did here. It works perfectly.
This is an excellent call from Cadian and Heroic. When things aren't going well in the default, when you're losing some of those opening picks, sometimes all it takes is just go for that flat-out B exec. Fallen, able to pick up Tessus right there, and that should more or less secure his life. Money is still okay for Imperial. They're going to be able to drop a couple of weapons, and Cello should be able to buy himself, and so...
My point of view, part of the solution.
It's a community.
It is. It's a thing. Well, round number 26. If Heroic can extend this one, you look at the money really on both sides, and it's not looking great right here. I'm sure Heroic will force up even if they lose this round, just because they have a little bit of money on Cadian. Fall not close. AWP in hand, should be able to get the kill. And yeah, Yabi trying to wiggle his way around the corner. Not going to be working out. And they start 4 on 5. Molotov down. Tessus, he gave it all. But that one, he wanted to come through. They're getting absolutely slaughtered. They wanted a very similar round to the last one. Straightforward, flash into the bomb site. But they don't even get to the first couple of steps of it. They just get absolutely wrecked before they even get close to it. And Cadian, way on his own. 1 versus 5 here. So Imperial, they're going to be able to tie up the scoreline. God.
Oh.
They know all the memes here in Washington.
They're feeling it. And look at the money. If Heroic lose this one, it's not getting any easier. Made sails in deep. Oh, that's big against Down. And he's done such a great job for Heroic. Top fragger for them, but this round, he's handicapped.
Yeah, right away. He's done an amazing job, right? 19 kills, 17 on Yabi. No one's touching Jota at 27. What a wild day for him to show up. Punching in his time card and ready to go to work. Vinny's going to get shut down at the start of it. That's a bit uncomfortable. Trying to be aggressive in this round. Fallen. He's got the right idea. Now they're putting in another rifle, and that gets shut down as well. This is disastrous. What's happened? Maybe one of the few rounds where you don't want to see that kind of forward defense. They didn't have a lot to work with in this one, Heroic, but they've won every single fight. And I don't think Bolts and Fallen can do much else but just save.
That's the double-edged sword of Imperial style, and in some ways, Heroics for that matter.
Yeah.
When you're proactive, sometimes you give the T's an opportunity that they didn't even create themselves. Still, they're hanging on to these weapons, and Heroic haven't planted the bomb just yet. If Bolts is able to find anything here, it's a slim chance, but a chance nonetheless. And these players are approaching from long, and that's gonna do it. Yeah, Fallen, you are not long for this world. A 14th round for Heroic, and Imperial right there, they play to win. That's one thing that we've said every single...
And it's hard to criticize them too much because it does work in other rounds. So it's not like they didn't just lose their minds. 14-13 though. Oh, see if they can bring it back with a freaky round of their own. No one's expecting this. Yabi's going to be going down the spray. It's almost good. Shush could have easily been dead. 5-7 on the other side. He wants to go for it, and he will. Bolts finds the head of Shush and brings him down. 3 versus 4 now. What a miracle it would be if Imperial can win this one. That could actually win them the map. There's not that much money either on Heroic. This would put so much pressure on the Danish side. A missed opportunity there. Stoun's going to be able to get the kill. Put himself at 22, and now it's a 3-on-3. Grenade barely touches Vinny. But it's Tessus who's trying to make this work.
This is so tough to put together if you're Imperial. It's also a little bit challenging for Heroic, but with that kill onto Jota, that is the only premium rifle that Imperial are working with. At this point, it feels like it's just a formality.
Where do you bring the bomb? If you bring it back, Fallen could catch it. If you bring it forward, Vinny is there with the USP. There's still 40 seconds, but... Alright, they're going to be crunching. I like this.
Yeah.
Tessus is making sure. This is a huge way to do this.
Only way is if Fallen speeds up on this play. Or if Vinny goes for the double dink here. That could open things... Oh, okay. I'm starting to believe Anders.
He's picked up the rifle as well on the back line there. See if he can get down silently, sneaking on in. The bomb is being attempted on the other side. He's got the AK in hand, but it's being guarded already. They haven't seen him yet. Peeks wide. Holds down. He's so close to being dead. It's still all on Fallen. The flashbang is good. He's found him in the corner, but Cadian will prevail. He just barely edges him out. He was able to hide in the corner until he got his vision back. What a close round. The double dink from the USP nearly saving Imperial.
Oh, so close. So close. Changed, but Heroic, the longer they wait, the more they bleed Imperial out. Good damage onto Jota. He's been the star for Imperial. There is no question about that. But he is limping into the rest of this round. Fallen's got to make something happen. There it is. Shot onto Tessus. Trying to keep the dream alive for him and his team. But Shush, there for the trade. And Fallen always keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, this is the last thing you're going to be expecting. You could see Stouch just running up.
That's the bomb.
You're not thinking about it. You're thinking that Orb is going to stay at the back of the bomb site. He's playing against his opponent's expectations, and it's working out. Sees a bit.
What?
Actually hits the shot on Shush. That's a wallbang. He's brought him all the way down low, and he's again pushing him. They can't read it. Fallen, able to get a third. He is willing this round into existence. Finally, there's a return, but it might just be too late. You said it, the bomb was out on long. They know that it's going to be coming here. Yabby started to show up. There's a double defense. Good headshot, though. And they lose bolts as well. Oh, no, right at the end. Imperial crumbling. And now Vinny's on his own. He's had a real rough time of it. 11 kills to his name. And they're going to hear him. They know that he's coming. This is impossible. All they have to do is set up and wait for him. He's swinging that ride, just running for it. But Cadian will bring him down, and it's Heroic to come up with a win on overpass. First map goes their way, and that is a massive victory. You can see they're on their feet, celebrating. The crowd's with them a little bit once again. We're going to go to Inferno after the break.